जो 750 लोगों में से एक सिलेक्ट हुए थे फॉर अ फिल्म प्रोड्यूस्ड बाय ए आर रहमान. ही इज करंटली वर्किंग ऑन ब्रोकन बट ब्यूटीफुल सीजन 3. द वेरी टैलेंटेड, द वेरी गुड लुकिंग, द वेरी चार्मिंग, द वन एंड ओनली स्पॉन्टेनियस इहान भट्ट. कैसे हो भाई?
Thank you so much for your kind introduction. I am doing good. How are you?
मैं बिल्कुल ठीक हूँ भाई. जैसे मैंने बताया इंट्रोडक्शन में, जब आपके बारे में आना था, आज मैंने आर्टिकल पढ़ा आपके बारे में बहुत सारे. एक आर्टिकल में लिखा गया था फॉर द फिल्म देयर वर 750 पीपल हु ऑडिशनड एंड उनमें से आप सिलेक्ट हुए थे. क्या प्रोसेस था और क्या था वो चीज़, जब मोमेंट जब आपको रियलाइज हुआ कि यू हैव बीन फाइनलाइज्ड? प्लीज टेल अस एंड ऑल द पीपल हु आर वाचिंग अस नाउ.
Like honestly, all my life I've been seeking to work with Rahman sir. Like ever since I was a child to a boy to a man, his music has been a friend to me. In happy times, in sad times, I have always idolized him, and I thought like someday I'll have a film which will have Rahman sir's music in it.
Right.
But there's a saying. They say if you want to make God laugh, tell him about your plans.
Oh wow.
So
That's really fun.
so I got a film which is not just music given by Rahman sir. It's produced by him. It's written by him.
Yes.
And of course, music is like his core essence. So I feel it's a dream debut for me, to be chosen among so many hopefuls and to portray this character in his film. It really needed a lot of hard work. So to portray and to actually to show that authenticity of a musician, it was important for me to go to a musical school. I went to Chennai to Rahman sir's musical school and learned instruments. And then he is so generous. He sent me to Hollywood, where I was living in his house in Beverly Hills, where I was doing theater to hone my skills. To have a different perception of acting, which was really required for a film like this. So I would say like I'm on a cloud 99 to be a part of this project. And it's got released. Recently, we had a theatrical release. Even in times of COVID,
Pandemic.
we could release it in theaters. We got a lot of love from America. We got a lot of love from like UAE, and now it's on Netflix finally. So people are loving it. So I'm grateful, man. And my first debut, and that too not just in Hindi, but Hindi, Tamil, Telugu.
I have two questions. इसके जुड़े हुए सवाल हैं. पहला कि कितनी बड़ी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, कितना प्रेशर होता है, बिकॉज यू आर वर्किंग विद एन आर्टिस्ट हु इज एडमायर्ड बाय मिलियंस, नॉट अक्रॉस द कंट्री बट अक्रॉस द ग्लोब. एंड दूसरा, व्हाट हैज बीन द बिगेस्ट फीडबैक और कॉम्प्लीमेंट दैट वी गॉट आफ्टर द फिल्म?
I mean, the biggest compliment that I got from Rahman sir is while promoting the film.
Okay.
While we were doing the promotions, and I think we were talking to some overseas media and press, and he told them initially it was this character who was 19 or 20 years old, and he had just long hair, a Bob Dylan fan.
Yeah.
But then when I saw Ihan, I was instantly like, okay, this is the guy I want. So we tweaked the script to match up to his personality. And that was like, मतलब अपने script को बदल दिया because of casting me. That was like a most generous comment. But yes, even at few interviews he's talked about me being the next Batman or Superman that could represent India. Yes. These are the biggest compliments that I've received from him. I got locked for both of them, and the dates were sorted out. And then came this along the way, the third one, and I was really thinking whether I would be available to shoot. But then it was my friend Priyata Dikshit. She's my really good friend. In the past, we were supposed to do this film, which somehow didn't happen.
Okay.
But as a friend, I was like, she was really keen for me to audition for this.
Okay.
And when I read it, I was like, okay, even in daily lives, I just take my camera and start acting when there's no work.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, theek hai, script mil gaya, to fine, let's just act this out. And I just did it, and in the evening, I got a call that please block your dates, and these are the dates. And when I read the whole character graph and the synopsis, it was like that gut instinct. I am this guy who lives in the mountains, and I hike every day. this is my daily lifestyle. But to know that I'm playing a character who's from South Bombay, who drives these fancy cars, and who has these women crazy for me. Yeah, I think as humans, like you and me, we are all stupid.
Yeah.
We all want love. We all want attention. We all want to be wanted, you know. And it was that character.
Yeah.
Like I felt like, you know what? Even when he is not there in the scenes, he's talked about.
Yeah.
Even when he's not there, he's competed with.
Hmm.
Even at one point, Agastya starts dressing up like him. You know.
Yeah.
So I felt like, you know, Ishan is the core, like he's the heart of this series. Like it's all about Ishan.
And then how was it working with Siddharth Shukla?
We didn't have many scenes together.
Yeah.
Like we had a couple of days, I would say. And most of the time, like in the series, he was supposed to be mad at me.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like because he's in love with a girl and she's gaga over me. So
Yeah.
it would piss off anyone in the script, right? So off screen also, like we barely had many scenes.
Okay.
But as actors, we understand, like sometimes we are not so talkative to each other, because I will tell you how it works for me as an actor. I don't open up to people like how I'm talking to you. This is Ihan talking to you.
Okay, yeah.
But if you would have been talking to me on my set of Broken, you would be actually talking to Ishan.
Yeah.
Whether I'm filming or not, I am this actor. Maybe I think I'm not so trained yet, that I'm not so spontaneous. Like I'm talking to, and the director calls for a scene, and I become Ishan or I become Jay.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
So for me, it really, I need to be in that mind space.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter who's next to me, who's opposite me, who's passing by. My whole conscience is related to my script, and before the script, I'm always thinking of how can I improvise it, how can I make it better, how can I add up to the scene, you know, like. So it's not just with Agastya, it's with everyone on the set, even on the sets of my film 99 Songs. Have you seen 99 Songs?
No, I haven't yet. I will.
Okay.
Soon.
So there are scenes when I actually started to live like a character. As I said, like I learned to play an instrument because my character demanded.
Yeah.
So it is the same for me. Like on the sets, I was so classy and all that, which I'm not. I'm like a free guy in my life.
Yeah.
But to portray like Ishan, I had to be really classy, talk less, be really calm about it, you know. So that was the equation with everyone.
Okay. भाई आपने शुरुआत में बताया कि you had this dream कि जब भी आप कोई मूवी करो, if you ever get to, then you wanted कि A.R. रहमान साहब का उसमें म्यूजिक हो, and I'm very happy कि आपके like your first film was with him. मुझे बताइए कि who are your dream actors and actresses to work with, to share your screen time with? ऐसे कोई wish list है आपकी? Any people who you admire to work with someday?
But they actually, I get really inspired by the acting of recently Nicole Kidman.
Okay.
Nicole Kidman is like, she's just phenomenal, you know, like in whatever she does. Like I've seen her few series and her films recently, and she's amazing. And yeah, I mean, I'm in a stage in my life where I'm just hungry for work. So I'm not that picky, you know. But yeah, if I had given an opportunity, of course I would. One of them was, in fact, Imtiaz Ali to work with. It was my dream to work with him, and I did a short film with him for Oppo, and we shot it in Dubai. It was like a dream come true. And in Bollywood, I would really like to work with Zoya Akhtar. I really like her.
I love her.
Cinema.
Yeah.
I love her cinema, you know.
Yeah, she is.
After watching Gully Boy, Zindagi Milegi Na Dobara, and Dil Dhadakne Do, I was like, whoa, this is a different world altogether, you know?
Yeah.
And I would like to work with Zoya.
So like, what are the kinds of role that you like to do and you want to do? See, बहुत actors होते हैं जिनको emotional role करना पसंद है. There are many people who are good with comic timings, and there are many good with action. Which kind of roles are you interested to do? जो आप चाहते हो करना?
I'm really greedy. Like when I read, when I see any film, I feel like I wish I was part of this. When I saw A Star Is Born, you know, I was like, oh my God, I wish I was this guy. When I saw Sound of Metal by Riz Ahmed, I was like, oh my God, I wish I was this guy. So I want to do everything, you know. But But
Fair enough.
as humans, you have a bucket list for yourself.
That's true.
Before you take departure from
Yeah.
this world,
Yeah.
you want to go to Paris,
Yeah.
you want to do this, you want to do that. So as an actor, also kind of my bucket list.
Yeah.
Like for my first, I learned the instrument to portray the character of Jay.
Okay.
And the film is gone, it's released. But the instrument is still here, it's still with me.
That's true.
And it will be for life. Like in mornings, evenings, I have a piano at my place. I play piano. I really want to explore something of that genre where I'm given a character and it's a different genre altogether. Like something like a boxer now, you know,
Okay.
something like a boxer, or maybe something like John Wick for
Wow.
now,
Yeah.
you know, something like that.
I just recently watched John Wick. I was too late, but it's an amazing series of film. I loved it. Bhai,
Yeah.
can you please tell us ki, how has life changed after 99 songs, Broken Red Beautiful? उसके बाद लाइफ कितनी बदल गई आपकी, like in terms of work, in terms of social media followings, how has life changed for you?
It is whatever it kind of, in a way, it kind of pressurizes you to work more.
That's true.
You know, like how people have seen your film and they see your series. I am so, I would say, passionate for my next, and I'm that I forget to enjoy the essence of the moment. Like people say, like how you and I, people think that, oh, life is so rainbows and sunshines for him because he just had his film released and a series and a massive hit song. He must be on top of the world. But no, like my dreams are way bigger. My thirst doesn't get quenched. I feel like these are the beginning steps to reach towards the destination. I have so much to explore within me, because in all these years I only know 3 or 4% of who I am. And when I get characters, I get so excited. It gives me adrenaline to know me as a different self. So yeah.
Bhai, I don't know your age, but you seem to be very young, and then आप इतनी intellectual, profound बातें करते हो. Like it's amazing that you have this experience of life and this mentality for life. It's amazing, very honestly. Now tell me, like in an article I read about you, you told me that A.R. Rahman sir ने आपको बताया था कि how to stay away from the vices of the industry. जितने लोग देख रहे हैं उन्हें बताएंगे वो एडवाइस के बारे में, and if possible थोड़ा हिंदी अगर आप बोल सकें तो.
See, जैसे लाइफ में मैं आपको बताऊंगा क्या होता है with actors. Nothing is promised in an industry like this. जैसे आप अगर डॉक्टर हो, लॉयर हो, कुछ हो, after a certain point you are like, okay, this is your pay scale और ये आपकी timings है, you have a certain kind of life.
Okay.
But as actors, you can be on the moon today, and after a week no one recognizes you.
Right.
You know, there was a singer in the past, वो गाना इतना हिट हुआ, एक गाना था उनका, I don't want to name him, but that song was, I think, परदेसी song, हम तो ठहरे परदेसी.
Altaf Raja.
It was everywhere.
Altaf
Everywhere.
Raja. Yeah.
And after that, I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
You know, so it's the industry is kind of this part of the industry, the uncertainty. It's very scary. And I forgot the question. What was it?
Like even just give me a moment. The question was कि like vices क्या थे जो आपको A.R. Rahman सर ने कहा था कि दूर रहना है. You stay away from these vices while you're in the industry.
Yeah, see what happens, like when as an actor, like when I didn't get work, like my film, मैंने जब film अपनी की थी वो कोविड से पहले शूट खत्म हो गया था उसका.
Okay.
बाद में कोविड आया, film रिलीज नहीं हुई. And what happens, as human beings, we tend to become very spiritual in the process, which is a great thing. Yeah. If you get a realization through failure or something, okay, fine, God is always there.
Yeah.
But this is when you have a failure, you choose God.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I want God, I am nervous, I'm anxious, where is Bhagwan, where is Allah? Yeah. I want him. But do you feel the same when you're successful?
That's true. Yeah.
You know, so when you're successful, maybe it gets to you in a way that it gets to your head.
Yeah.
Like that's why I don't let these compliments, whenever I get compliments like, okay, they are fine there, how can I be better? You know, if they get to your head and
Right.
like you go to the street, like people didn't know me, right? I was no one. Like now the film is released, now the series is released. Kashmir is a small town. A lot of people come to me,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, you are Rehan Bhatt. Can I take a picture with you and all that? All that is amazing. It's great,
Yeah.
but that is not it.
Mm.
Like, what was the first step you were thinking in your head? Like, it depends on why you're joining the industry. It's not about what industry can give you.
Yeah.
Like, I auditioned for the film with Mukesh Chabra, and for 4 months there was no calling, nothing. I went on ahead with my life. I was doing work. One day I got a call that I'm shortlisted for the film, and so you know, like, it's
So, okay,
better
sorry.
to get
Even
rejected.
here you were shortlisted. You are not
Yeah.
confirmed yet. Okay.
See, this is the funny part. Like,
Okay.
even when you I would choose rejection over shortlist always.
Okay.
Because you know what happens, like,
Okay.
see, like, as I said, like 4 months passed and I was doing well in my life.
Yes.
But the moment you get this call about shortlist, it always means that you have a competition.
Okay.
That there are going to be people that you will be competing with, and in the end, you will be heartbroken and you will not get through, you know.
That's true.
So when they told me shortlisted, sleepless night again. And I was asked to come at 10 in the morning to Mukesh Chabra's office. I was there by 9 with excitement.
Okay.
So when I reached there was this guy, Karan Grover. He came to me, he looked at me, he's like, "You're Ihan, right?" I said, "Yes." So honestly, I was told a lot of profound and well-established actors have auditioned for the film.
Okay.
And I was waiting up, kaun sa aayega? Would it be, I think it's Varun, Sushant and all these people. Who's coming next after me, you know? So this guy just looks at me, and honestly, I'm waiting who's the next guy who's
Next
coming.
one.
And he looks at me and he says, "Congratulations." And I have the same blank expression, and I'm like, he's like, "You're doing the lead."
Wow.
And that was the moment, man. I couldn't contain my emotion that time. I had so many.
Ihan, I guess we lost your connection. I guess we lost the connection of Ihan. इंटरनेट ग्लिचेस यार होती रहती हैं इंटरव्यू में, टेक्निकल चीज़ें, इंटरनेट है, आज है, वापस है, थोड़ा बिगड़ जाएगा, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है.